The Simpsons dog has been acting a little strange lately. It not only dug out the electrical wires at home, and also lifted up all the power lines in Springfield town. It even broke free from the constraints inside the car. It ran all the way to the dog track. After the race, he fell in love with dog number 8. The Simpsons dog started his love life with his girlfriend. They not only eat a bowl of noodles but also protect their food, even mocking single dogs together. Soon, Bart thought the dog was getting fat, only to find out that it had given birth to 2 puppies. They quickly put the puppies in a comfortable spot. Soon, Marge realized something was wrong, because puppies were being born one by one. Due to the sheer number of puppies, they can only temporarily leave them in an idle place. The bitch ended up giving birth to 25 dogs. Even the cat couldn't believe it.
Army of dogs! No bully will ever touch me again!
He kept provoking Kimball with them. Kimball angrily grabbed Bart by the collar. Bart was ready to call his army of dogs. But it turned out that they couldn't even walk yet. The puppies were very obedient at first. They would watch TV with the family, and even make everyone laugh.
Get that cat out of the way!
But it didn't last long. As Bart was putting on his socks, the dogs would swarm over them and tear them up, just as Bart decided to get a new pair. He found that all the socks in the cupboard had been torn up as well. Lisa had to put on a flea collar as well. Homer's potato chips were being snatched up by the puppies as well. Dog hygiene made the house smell bad. Bart even had to put on Lisa's socks. Even when guests came over to the Simpsons house for dinner, the puppies crawled out of the turkey's stomach, which instantly made the guest on Marge's grave put a donut on Homer's grave. He vowed to avenge his parents. That day, the Simpsons were going home after the play. In a dark alley, they encountered a mugger.
You don't frighten me! Or my wife! Or my... Shut up!
On his deathbed, Homer asked Bart to avenge their deaths. Bart noticed the snake tattoo on the robber's face, but Bart doesn't know what to do. Then Abe appeared behind Bart. In his youth, he had been a master at fighting crime. From then on, Bart received daily training from Abe. After a year of non-stop training, in addition, under Abe's strict discipline, Bart managed to become a muscular man. Abe wanted to give Bart his victory costume as a gift.
I'll keep thinking.
At night, Apu's newspaper was robbed. Bart fell from the sky and blocked the robber's path. One punch hit the robber on the high-voltage electricity. From then on, Bart cracked down on various criminals in Springfield town, guarding peace while searching for the murderer of my parents. But he never found the Snake Man. That day, the museum held a jewelry exhibition. Suddenly came the sound of a piece of music. Everyone was mesmerized by the music. The Snake Man finally appeared. He packed up all the jewels. At that moment, Bart burst through the dome. He threw a string of boomerangs and knocked out the instrument. The crowd sobered up and surrounded the Snake Man. Bart took off the Snake Man's mask. This is the man who killed his parents. He punched the Snake Man directly onto the
Flanders
snake.
get into a car accident, their souls go to heaven together. The angels are confused about why Homer is there, but God warmly welcomes them. Heaven is as beautiful as Flanders imagined, but to Homer, it's filled with food and his beloved Duff beer. Just as they prepare to continue their tour, God notices they're wearing visitor passes, meaning they aren't fully dead yet. The doctor says the accident was so severe that it's uncertain if they can be saved. Marge is heartbroken, and neighbors come to pray.
Oh my, they're holding a vigil. Look how many lives Dad touched. That's Flanders' vigil. Dad's over there.
Vigils are a surprisingly large part of this job. Oh yeah, so sad.
Bart and Lisa recall Homer's good qualities, like never judging pizza for its origin. Lisa silently prays to Buddha.
God, this is just you and me, so I'm gonna tell you a secret. I love my dad, so please don't take him. Bart, what are you praying for? New bike.
Marge approaches Todd, asking him to pray with her, but Todd once doubted God and fears his prayers won't be heard. Marge tells him God listens as long as the heart is sincere.
I'm not really sure what's happening, and I'm really sad, and I need help.
Meanwhile, Flanders plays the piano, and Todd's prayer reaches heaven successfully. Flanders' soul fades away and returns to his body on Earth. Homer meets his mother in heaven, reconciles with her, and after a hug, his soul also returns to his body.
Hallelujah, I'm alive and back in this big, beautiful world. I could kiss the first thing I see. Huh? Promise is a promise.
Family members rush to their sides, and Todd's prayer renews his faith in God. The doctor reveals they've spent $12,000 on medicine. Because Lisa failed to make Todd believe in Buddha, she can't be reborn as a rich second generation. Lisa begs Buddha for another chance and finds Ralph.
Ralph Wiggum? What am I gonna do with Ralph Wiggum?
Everything is nothing!
Kid, you just blew my
When Bart becomes rich, he turns on all the yogurt machines at the same time and throws out a box to make a luxury meal. His act of tipping instantly stunned the waiter. When he came to the school cafeteria to eat, he generously took out a $1 tip. The staff specially put on gloves to serve Bart. Milhouse became Bart's little brother. He follows Bart every day to serve Bart. Bart has no reservations when it comes to consumption. He casually threw a big spoonful of candy and offered the girls to dance, sitting on a luxury plane and enjoying the envy of classmates. A few days ago, Bart and Milhouse participated in a skiing competition, but Milhouse was too timid, causing everyone to overtake them. So Bart pushed Milhouse off the sled. Bart was going too fast and lost control of the direction.
I can't die now. I actually did my homework.
The sled collided with Hetty's luggage, sending it into the glacier.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Come spring, I'll go get that for you.
Hetty cried, saying the cart was her only friend. To compensate her, Bart secretly brought her to his home and offered his wardrobe as temporary lodging. Hetty happily began to tidy up her new home. The next morning, Bart woke up to find Hetty making him coffee. Bart thought she was living too comfortably, so Hetty decided to give Bart some money each week as compensation.
Yes, I'm a slumlord.
Lisa didn't understand why Bart suddenly had money, so she secretly went to Bart's room to find the answer. That day, Bart asked Hetty for rent. Lisa happened to record this scene.
Bart Simpson, you are cruelly exploiting a poor, unfortunate woman.
So you're gonna tell Mom, and she's gonna kick Hetty out.
Girlie, ain't you got a heart?
Nope, all brain, no heart.
Yeah, she looks like a little bitty
He
railroad.
began believing in God and decided to give up his pranking games. He even started asking Lisa for advice on questions. To verify whether Bart had really become well-behaved, Homer fed Bart's just completed homework to the dog. But Bart didn't care about this at all.
It's okay, Dad. I finished it, with Mr. Flanders' help.
Well, it looks like I'm useless. Let me just walk away with my dignity.
Bart threw a grenade with the pin pulled to the principal's feet. All the teachers and students in the school scattered and fled in terror, but Flanders pressed the grenade under his own body. However, the grenade didn't explode.
Monster, you had me finally believe in the school would be destroyed, and you took it away.
Well, I didn't think it was funny either, Bart. You have no idea how far up in there I went.
The school decided to expel Bart, but Flanders hoped the school could give Bart another chance.
I'll improve him with the 3 P's. Persistence, prayer, and persistent prayer. Oh, God, you're one of those. Dear Lord, don't kneel, we're in a public school!
The superintendent had no choice but to compromise, but he proposed a condition. Bart must stay away from Homer and be personally disciplined by Flanders. Flanders thought that believing in God and doing chores could make Bart turn over a new leaf, but Bart only wanted to play pranks.
Oh my God, oh my God!
Gotcha! I can make that real blood, you little punk.
He could only take Bart to the wilderness to go fishing, to let him feel inner peace. Afterwards, he made Bart learn to start a fire by rubbing wood together, to let him feel the miracle of creating life. Under Flanders' guidance, Bart became extremely well-behaved. But Homer wasn't happy about this, because Bart's progress didn't involve his participation. He walked dejectedly into the junkyard, and saw Nelson, who was worrying about his next meal. Homer suddenly had an idea. He decided to use the opportunity of taking care of Nelson to get back at Bart. He took Nelson to a restaurant to eat, and took him to see the dentist. To show off his love for Nelson, Homer deliberately took Nelson for a car ride in front of Bart. He even became Nelson's life mentor. But Nelson's mother saw through Homer's intentions. She knew Homer was no different from other men, and would abandon Nelson sooner or later.
It'll break his heart.
Hey, I'm not here to save the world. I'm a mentor. I come in, I meant, then I go.
Lisa also thought Homer's behavior was a bit excessive. She took out all her savings and told Homer to go see a psychologist. He found a psychologist seeking comfort, but the psychologist accused him of ruining 2 children for his own selfish reasons. Homer finally decided to confess everything to Nelson.
I was only mentoring you to punish my son for becoming a better boy.
I knew it!
Where are you going?
I'm gonna get even. I can't make you stay, but I can take it out on your kid.
Not Bart! I do love him!
Ah!